Peace! Welcome to the video, y'all. My name is Aquatius, and today we're coming at you with Super Auto Pets episode 46. We're doing the weekly pack this week. It currently looks like this. These are all the pets in it. I've played a couple of games earlier today and a few yesterday. I'm gonna show you guys the replays before we get into it. We started with this one. We started with the 10 win. And then, as I've been saying the last couple episodes, I wanted to test what hard mode was like. So I got into hard mode and struggled, had 5 wins and then 5 wins again. And then I ended up winning with this cool dragon Macaque llama team. Camel is just like another pet you can throw in there. And then I was like, let's try super hard. And we're not going to talk about how I got onto the 3 squad. I don't know why. The llama just kept showing up. And it doesn't make sense when super hard exists. I realized hard isn't that hard. As you can see, I did get the 1 win, but super hard is like everybody's team is just perfect. I think it was turn 7 and I went up against an 18-24 pufferfish. So its stats were 18 attack, 24 health on turn 7. I don't like the idea of having to go against super hard. So for the sake of the videos and me showing you how I would get 10 wins, we're going to continue to do at least the early rendition of the weekly packs on normal. I'm trying to fit into my schedule playing the weekly pack 2 times a week. So if we play it later in the end of the week, we'll play on hard mode, at least hard mode. Super hard isn't even real. Cursed is fake. So, you know, without further ado, let's get into it so I can show you guys live, real, and raw how to do it. If you guys enjoy the video, remember to leave a like and also comment below. This helps the algorithm of the video so we can help grow Super Auto Pets, get more Super Auto community, and hopefully more people support your boy Aquatius. Support you boys, kind of the sentence we said. These are 2 pets I really like this week, man. Bluebird is always good. I love the blue tint on them, the 2 different blue tints. Well, the third around the feather I see now. End of turn, give some scaling, just some 1 attack. And the hummingbird will give a strawberry on faint, which I find pretty useful. Other good tier 1 pets we want to keep an eye out for is the frog. The frog, if you sell it, both adjacent friends will swap stats depending on what tier they are and what level the frog is. I'm huge into frog swapping stats. And we're still sticking to the same team name. I'm not over it yet. You're never gonna see a team like that in hard or super hard, man. What the? Why? Okay, we're not. We'll take a free win. Here's a bluebird. We'll keep them all separate so we can have the most chance of everybody getting more stats. Like we could put these together and then have 2 frogs, but why do that when the bluebird's ability will trigger multiple times instead of having multiple frogs? I'm not really sure, I'm not exactly sure, I should say, who my audience is for these videos, but I want to make sure that I'm Super Auto explaining the most that I can, because some of my Super Auto tendencies are a little more intricate, but I feel like explaining that keeping the bird separate is more beneficial than the frog separate for that turn. And as most of you know, we want to level up come turn 3. Shop upgrades on 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. So right now, if we level up, yes, tier 2s are in the shop, but we will get a tier 3. I'm going to start with the frog. We're going to get a camel, who I find very useful. I'm not into the sarcastic fringe head. I think there are probably ways to do it, right? So if it eats a food, it swallows the leftmost shop pet, and it summons a copy of that pet upon faint. The pet that it eats in the shop. It summons that for the opponent. I think the best way to do that would be with a camel, would be with a triceratops. And we would summon something on the other team that maybe summons something else even. So we can just have like the triceratops or the camel or even the pufferfish continuously get hit. That's kind of the point of the cuckoo. If the enemy faints, it summons bad chicks up front. I don't like it's bad like cuz it's Bad chicks. Oh, the cuckoo chick. I didn't like that the bad is lowercase and the chicks is capital cased. Uppercased. Capital cased. Now, you know what? It doesn't even matter. Or do we want to do another level up? I think I want to do another level up because if we get another one of these two, we'll try to pair them together. How I was explaining, because like I said, I'm not really feeling this dude. Like, I don't love summoning something for somebody else, but if we can make it work, we can. But right now, no, we're just gonna go with the camel. It's more consistent. The baboon will hit it. It'll be stronger. I mean, the rat works well with the camel, but we don't have to. We'd throw out our hummingbird. It's already a 6-1, which is pretty good. That's pretty tall, too, if you ask me. Now he's 8-1, and that's... Now we're pushing it. Has there ever been anybody 8-1? Probably. We barely squeak out of that one. I just realized I'm still on fast mode. I am going to slow that down, assuming I don't ramble for too long in this shop phase and forget. I got to leave myself an option in case I forget. Right now, I'm just rolling for duplicates or looking for Antarctic krill for a food. See, these are some good dupes. We'll get another frog, freeze the bluebird. I'll freeze the rat. I don't expect to keep the rat with the camel, but I think it'll help us out right now. Not much of a long term, but if we get to level it up, then it's a nice little bonus. Something tells me we're gonna beat this team. I feel pretty good about this team. Now, am I making fun of this team? No, they have 4 ducklings. So that means next turn they're going to be stuck with 3 hearts. Tier 3s will be in the shop. So maybe they'll get a level up or they'll get a camel. So they'll be able to pull out a camel. It starts off at a 3-3. They'll pull out a camel that'll be a 3-11. And then they'll have the opportunity to put garlic on it. Like, I don't even mind what they had going over there. Let's get the rat. Honestly, I feel like the rat is the guy we put the stats on that we will frog swap. Like, we could put this carrot on him or the cucumber. I'm gonna roll instead. I'd rather just have duplicates, but the idea is to get a pet, make it strong, and then swap it for something that we want later. Yeah, see, this is a lot better, getting another camel. However, getting garlic armor for our existing camel, I think might be a little bit better. Might be able to survive another hit. It won't affect with the dirty rat hitting it, but maybe like a different pet if it ends up lining up that way, but we'll see. Yeah, so like because the dirty rat happened, now it's able to live this doorhead ant and then go for another hit here. So this team is looking pretty good, but we're still able to best them on a stats level. The doorhead ant is a great tier 2 as well. I want to try it, but I'm scared. Why would I be scared? Why would I be scared? We have 5 hearts. Why would I be scared? So how do we use this, right? Well, we don't use it with a rat. So never mind. Now I'm hesitant. Could have sold the rat. I would have sold the rat, but it's already like halfway to the next level, so camel, we get the level up. We can wait till next turn, because then we'll be able to get a tier 5. Same with the dirty rat. We'll just buy the Antarctic krill, and we'll be sitting on another piece of garlic. Really, we'll sit on a squash, because garlic's already in the shop. Like, we can come up on that, but squash might be able to be beneficial to us. Garlic might have still been better, but I feel dumb spending 4 gold on garlic when I could have just spent the 3. Truly not that big of a deal. Not really sweating it like that. This camel is eating. Camel, it's like old reliable. Camel is just like old reliable. It doesn't matter if you have synergy or not. It just needs to like get hit. If it gets hit at least once, it's doing its job. And the fact that we're able to maximize our hits with the garlic, with the rat, just makes them better. Start by leveling up the camel. We love them. I like the moose here, man. The Pacific fanfish, start battle, gain 4/4 for each friend that sells for at least 3 gold. I don't think there's a way in this shop or in this pack to increase the amount of gold. So it would just be having like level 3 friends. Maybe the rice perk works in unison with the Pacific fanfish, but I think that's more of a perk rather than actually affecting the sell amount. So I doubt it. Now here's the dude. Now here's a guy. I wanted to see the Triceratops, man. I love the Triceratops. So I'm going to be selling my Bluebird here for it. I'm going to be freezing the Moose because more health is always good. The Baboon is going to hit our Triceratops here. Is this the best way to run it? No. Frog in the front. I don't even know who to put this squash on. I'm just going to put it on the frog. I don't really know. Like, I'm going to sell the rat. The frog is going to get sold. I know I'm going to keep the Triceratops because I love him. And the camel might just get to stay because he's a vibe, man. Got nice humps. Hey, yo. So camel is going to boost the stats of this Triceratops. And then the Triceratops has no other friends left, and it'll be forced to boost the stats of the Baboon. And that's if it even attacks. 1423 we had, dude. GG's. GG's. Let's get the frog one more level, man. Maybe. I don't want to do the Baboon. We know we're going to end up selling them. I don't intend on getting another one. Excuse me, for the level up, so I don't feel too bad rolling past that. This team is a pretty good strawberry team. But it's the sell friend. I thought this was an actual ability. The Sage Grouse, when you sell a friend, you remove its strawberry perk and gain 3 gold. Oh, but okay, I see. It is a decent strawberry team. And what does the Royal Flycatcher do? 3 enemies faint, deal 4 damage to 1 random enemy. Okay. So if our camel faint, when our camel faints, it'll deal 4 damage to somebody. If it hits the Triceratops, Pog. Kinda wanted to hit the Triceratops. I don't want to see the Baboon go away. Let's go, man. Let's go. That's what we like. That's exactly what we like. So that's 7 wins. 5 hearts, though. There's a Hawaiian monk seal in this pack, and I used it before I recorded the video here with a camel and a puffer fish and a Triceratops. It gives 3 random friends that fainted last battle plus 2 hearts. So I just had those 3 guys I said described in the front, and then just had one of these in the back. And it worked out nice. I'm going to opt to do the moose instead of the Hawaiian monk seal. Eventually. Maybe I should just go with the Hawaiian monk seal. Because, like, we want to keep rolling to find the other frog. Okay. Here's one problem with the frog gameplay, right? I'm so fixated on we gotta get the frog to swap our stats. What are we really swapping here? Because it's like, it's already, our Triceratops that we want the highest stats on is already 78, a 78, a 78. Our strongest pet we have is a 9-9, so we're gonna swap the 2-1 extra. I just realized how like fixated I really am onto that. So we're gonna give the camel more HP for when we swap, so it'll make more of a difference. Yeah. I'm not gonna get another dirty rat. I will end up selling him. Maybe no, because the dirty rat is pretty good synergy, man. It's just not the best ability, but it is really good synergy. Like, look, 2 dirty rats is an extra 4-8 onto a pet that benefits from having even more stats. Maybe we are gonna keep the dirty rat, man. Can we still win this? Yeah, okay. It's a level 3 hedgehog, and I thought it was gonna do 9 damage, but then I was like, tier 2, it won't be that much. Okay. So camel, obble knot again for the camel. Like I said, I want to make the frog swap worth it now, and one more obble knot, baby. A 2017 camel, man. What was going on in 2017? The first thing I think about when I think of years is NBA. So that's when Kevin Durant joined the Warriors. I don't know what else happened in the NBA that year. Who won MVP that year? in 2017? I actually don't know. I'm trying to think if that's like, if that's the start of like the Harden year or that's one of the Giannis years. But that's so early for Giannis, no? Maybe I'm getting old. Well, yeah, I am getting old. What, Giannis is Giannis 30? It doesn't matter. Are you guys here for NBA? I didn't think so. Okay, I just had to check. We're at 9 wins. I decided as well that if I get a 10 win on normal during the video, we'll go up to hard. And we'll still play 3 games no matter what. It'll be a 3-game rule. And instead of pogging off for 3 10 wins, we'll pog off for a normal win, into a hard win, into a super hard win. Which I imagine will be pretty rare because I still need to get a little bit more accustomed to super hard mode because it's literally just rigged mode. It's rigged the mode. I'm mad at it. I played 2 games in it and I'm furious at it, and those feelings will stay. Those feelings will always remain. But I think it'll still be entertaining for you guys to watch me struggle, try to actually formulate the best of the best of the best of the best team in real time. But clearly, like, right now we're good. Like we got the 10 win in normal mode. And it was easy. We didn't even get the frog swap. Just get a camel. That's literally how we did it. So we'll switch up to hard mode and then click play again. I'm nervous. We're doing something different, chat. I'm selling because I'm buying a duckling. I'm basically saying, hey, we're gonna lose this first one. Now I'm gonna get a frog and I'm gonna freeze these 2. I think getting the frog this turn instead of the other 2 is slightly better because it's a 3-2. It has enough attack. We're gonna hope this bluebird hits the duckling. That still gives us the best chance. That's okay. It's not the worst. Not the worst. Not the worst. It just gave us the best chance, but it's not a big deal. We're just gonna start off with a loss. And a 4-3 in the back. Oh no. I'm like, okay, we'll do 2 bluebirds instead. We won't just keep. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. A lot of ducklings. Ducklings are good for the future, but man, they do not look good in the present, man. They are just not too good in the present. They'll be great when we sell them, but we are going to be starting down. Like, we're going to be starting with 1 less heart and no early wins. So, a little bit unfortunate. If we level up and we get a camel, we're happy. That's all I can tell you. That is terrible. That is just not good. Okay. Relax, it's turn 3. Royal Flycatcher, 3 enemies faint. Ox will get melon armor and +1 attack. I think the Royal Flycatcher is better for this pack. There's a chance that some more enemies can faint in this pack. There's a couple summon things, not exactly. There aren't any, I can't think of the right word, conventional. There aren't any true conventional summons, like the Patagonian Mara is 1. And that's really it. But I still feel myself leaning towards this. We're just gonna stack our ducklings. I'm gonna keep the shop open and we'll roll once. I think stacking all our ducklings is the best. We're not gonna get the most out of selling them for the HP, but the only way we get the most out of them for the out of the HP is if we put it onto a camel like this early. So we might as well just freeze them, hold on, hope for the best. And right now the best is actually cooperating a little win here. Is that the right use of cooperating? Is that even how you say that? That might be my first time ever using it in a sentence. We're just gonna buy the shop out. Frog stack, bluebird stack, Antarctic krill for the radish. Radish on top of our royal flycatcher. Our team gets a little better, and we were able to win last time pretty convincingly. So I feel strong going into this. They have the sarcastic fringe head. It doesn't tell us if they ate a pet, so maybe they didn't. Well, now I just ate some eucalyptus. Level 2 koala. And you're transforming into a baby urchin. I see, I see. It's a nice tie. Okay, so we have 2 level ups and we have a camel in the shop. What tier 4s would we put our health onto if we got it? The rootling for sure. I would still go all out for a llama if the game wanted to give me one. Platypelodon I don't mind getting. You gotta, right? Like, okay. He's so close. He's so close to getting the level up. But 4 HP onto a blowfish right now just looks too nice. Sounds too nice even. And I'm kind of torn between the clownfish and the platypelodon. Like if we do this, we're basically gonna try to go into a rolling team. And there are options for a rolling team this week in the ostrich, in the hamster, in the kind of a moose. Definitely the yeti. But I think we can get both of these and be happy. Because if we go into the rolling team, we're committing to HP as well. Because the ostrich will give HP for the rolls. For getting the same tier pat on the rolls, maybe allowing rerolls. So I think this is a good duo. Do I actually think... Okay, I just found out the order that we do this in. Platypelodon gets bought. It's a 3-5. We're going to sell the frog. It's a 7-4. We're going to sell him now? Yeah, I am. Sell this to get this guy the better stats. Then the duckling is going to get sold onto the blowfish. It's a 3-10. Then I'm going to buy the camel because I can. Mic drop. And it'll give the blowfish a little bit more. Great buy on the camel. Very, very, very cool. I kind of want to do a royal flycatcher and then other pets that are going to summon for the other team. So like back to the dirty rat, back to the sarcastic fringe head. I think that'd be a little bit fun. They also have a royal flycatcher, high fletcher. They also have a royal blowfish. Oh no, we're in a blowfish battle. We're gonna win though. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. The royal flycatcher is gonna hit, and then our blowfish is gonna hit. Let's go. I love seeing that come to fruition. So that's 2 wins, turn 6, 4 hearts. Camel stack, roll it. Whoa. We gotta wait for next turn. Like, we gotta try to get the tier 5 going. So I'm gonna garlic our blowfish knowing it's staying, and I'm gonna bacon him too. I'm thinking if we want to move this guy back, but I think I like this order still. I might like this order more too. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See, now I don't like it as much. They have a 319. How did it get that many hearts, dude? It's got to be like 20. They must have had 20 ducklings. They must have had 20 different ducklings. How long? Like, you haven't had the cucumber on them for that long. This is just blasphemous. Oh man, the dog spawning first is actually just not good. It hitting the blowfish again is actually just not good. It hitting the blowfish again that time is actually really good. And now the royal flycatcher hits us? No, it didn't. Oh, because it already did. Okay. It did already go. Okay. I feel like I talked through that whole thing and it didn't help in the understanding. Hopefully I'm tripping on that. There's a moose. A moose helps us a little bit more than a bluebird at this point in the game. So I'm going to go for him, man. I don't expect to stay on the moose. I don't even expect to stay on this camel, but he is level 2, and there's only so many things I can buy while we're doing a moose. I was ready to say, and the moose is only going to hit him with the hearts. After I saw the first one, I had it queued. I had it in the queue. I had it ready in the queue, man. This team is pretty trash, man. Level 3 level 2 duckling this late in the game. It makes me question what you're going for. And if you're really going all the way to the moon and waiting for a triceratops, then Why not? Why not? Why can't I offer you the tech of doing a frog swap? It just feels like a little too careless. Like, yeah, they're at 5 hearts, and I can't judge them. I should just be doing me, but that's okay. We're going to freeze both of those. Because we have this moose going hard, I'm going to give this blowfish 1 eat me cake. Bring its HP down a little bit just to give it more attack. It's not the greatest move, but there's only so much I can buy if we're doing moose. And the moose hit the blowfish 3 times. Let's go, baby. Back up in health. Feel pretty good. This team looks alright. Clownfish doing good things. Camel's looking pretty good, and all the camel strength is going to be going on to a dude with melon armor. See, this team was like kind of good to me, and then I looked at how big our blowfish was, and I just like, I almost feel like I was being sarcastic, but I didn't realize it. Are we just gonna keep the camel now? I didn't plan on it. I'm just gonna keep rolling. Alblenot is worth a buy here. Like you could definitely buy that. Yeah, I am gonna buy it. I thought in my head, if I roll and I see something I want to buy, I'm gonna be sad. And 3 tier 1s is good enough. And we've also been getting really lucky with our hits. Like it's been strictly hitting these two. The fact that it hits the Platypelodon and the flycatcher the royal flycatcher this time, I'm not really too upset about it, man. Our hits have already been so tremendously good. So we're gonna have a bit of a blowfish battle here, but we're gonna come out on top of this one. It looks a little scary as all our back dudes are gone. Is it scary? I'm trying to think if it actually is scary. I'm just worried about this melon armor. Because like we're gonna break the melon armor now, but the melon armor is just gonna come back again. And I've done the math. Now I'm updated on the math, and I do believe we win this one. I was genuinely scared that whole time. I genuinely was. Another Alblenot? Nah, let's just freeze our tier 1. Not interested in the royal flycatcher. Definitely interested in leveling up our blowfish. Now we're gonna have to roll. That's not fun. I'm gonna do it. We're at 4 hearts. We're at 6 wins. We're gonna sell the royal flycatcher. We're gonna sell the Platypelodon, and we're not gonna keep these guys separate because the moose will hit this guy every time. Just calling it. We're gonna combine 3 squad. We get the ostrich, but we can't actually freeze it because of the moose. So maybe I should have waited and just tanked the extra HP. I don't know. I think I'm happy with how I ran that. It is a 3 squad, and it is turn 10. You gotta add some exciting parts in the video, right, guys? Right, guys? We actually benefit really a lot. It's crazy. From that Firefly, like the same amount as they do, because we have a tier 2 camel, they have a tier 2 blowfish, we have a tier 2 camel, we have a tier 2. We had the same pets, and it worked out. We have more stats than them. They also had the Triceratops sitting in the back. So it made me a little bit scared, but look at us go, man. I was very nervous at the start of this getting those 2 losses, but we've done nothing but keep it moving. Rat is coming. Whoa. Hedgehog's coming out of the team. And we're just going to freeze all our tier 1s. Helmeted Hornbill can definitely come onto the team. I'm sad that we keep missing on ostriches. Like, I love the moose because of what it's done for us. The moose is great, but I pride myself on being able to freeze chocolates and change my team. So the fact that I can't as much, that means we just have to lean into the moose more and really get the most moose out of our moose. Makes sense, right? Okay, Camel's made our dude stronger. Sarcastic Fringehead summons a hedgehog for us, which is good for them and good for us. I think better for us. Geometric Tortoise is just going to keep hitting our blowfish until we take out the tortoise or we take out the Triceratops. We're quite literally just walking them down. Oh, and we barely. Except we don't, because I forgot Geometric Tortoise is the GOAT. That's our first draw in a minute. 7 wins, 4 hearts. We're in a great position. Fantastic. I'd like a saber-toothed tiger. I think a saber-toothed tiger could be fun. Can I do anything about that? Can I sell a camel and do that? I don't want to get rid of the helmeted hornbill, to be honest. But I wasn't going to get rid of the camel for him. We're going to try that. We're going to try some of this, and we're going to try some tier 1s. No sense in getting another hedgehog or freezing it because of the moose, obviously. But the hedgehog was just like a quick buy because we were coming off of a 3-squad team. This looks ideal for us. Let's see who this Geometric Tortoise hits. Perfect. 1 damage for us to deal 6 to somebody. I'll take that all day. Hope it hits him again. No, it takes our moose out. Ugh. We're still looking to be on top of things here. Relatively on top of the things. I say relatively. Look at this. Look at this. Look how big this blowfish is, man. Oh, nice. It's a good win. So that brings us to 8 wins. Maple syrup, sure. And freeze all of our tier 1s. That's just stacked. That's just stacked. That's just good, man. Nothing we can use, because now we're just committing to our moose. We can stack our saber-tooths here instead of rolling. I think there's a chance that we get another saber-tooth, and because we've been keeping them in the 2nd slot, it'll help. I just realized how bad that maple syrup is with the hedgehog. It's not that bad, it's just not like the most beneficial thing ever. Triceratops tiger is really good. I don't think we overcome. Wait, how does the maple syrup even work these days? Oh, it does it 3 times? Okay, never mind. I stand corrected on the whole hedgehog thing. Yeah, we do not stand a chance. I don't think we stand a chance. Look at the 50-48 in the back here. God dang. Triceratops tiger? Oh, I'm jealous, man. Maybe we should have jumped to Triceratops when we had the chance. Don't we still have the chance? Why can't we sell the camel right now? Why can't who is actually gonna stop? Are any of you gonna jump through the camera and stop me? I don't think so. I seriously hope not. Popcorn? Tomato. Popcorn or tomato? Let's go popcorn. I hate to see that Triceratops. I do realize that the Triceratops has a lot of ground to catch up in terms of the HP over the camel. But, oh, love potion. Summoning the small one, which is actually really good for us because we love having damage dealt to us. It sounds like a kink thing, but I promise it's not, champ. I promise it's not. I wish our Sabertooth could have lived another hit from that Bigfoot. It was very close. We're actually gonna tie this, right? If not win. I can't do that math. Yeah, no, we tie. We were close to being able to overcome that, but I like the love potion on the small one. That is tech you're not gonna see every day, man. You just gotta take it in. I wish we could run it. So it's a 4 squad, but oh my god, what did we just watch? Hold on, yo. Cause like this team sucks. Like this team is ass. Like that team is actually ass. but it's really cool. Triceratops gets the chocolate, man. I know we should probably be worried about leveling up our moose. We've had it for so long. We have to garlic the Triceratops. And we have to say no to the saber-tooth. And we gotta say yes to the 6 health. But the fact that we haven't leveled up our moose definitely means like we're gonna cap out at some point. The fact that we're even still alive is pretty cool. Hopefully we'll be able to continue making moves. Like, I don't, like, when I say we shouldn't be alive still, it doesn't mean I want us to be done. That's definitely not the case for me, man. I love playing the game. We just fed their Triceratops. They're gonna feed, no they're not, because we have mammoth mode. Flycatcher is gonna do the work. Okay, and we just barely make it so the wolf dies. So we'll be able to feed off the pigs a little bit? No, because they're 6 attack. This is going to come down really close. Not as close anymore. Hit the royal flycatcher. And then hit the royal flycatcher again, please. And then hit the royal flycatcher one more time. And then we'll be able to tie it. That was so insanely lucky. That was insane luck. Oh my goodness. Okay. All those dudes get frozen. We get 2 chocolates to level up our moose right now. I must have misspoke. Ooh, pita bread. I don't know who the pita bread goes on. I think it goes on the Triceratops because his health is so low and the hedgehog should trigger before mostly anything else that we're gonna come across. And we fill it up with tier 1s. Sucks that the dude's level 1 still, but 15 health is 15 more health than we used to 15 health have. Big dubs. This team's kind of mid. It's just a team. It's got a lot of stats. I can see that. I can admit that. But I'm not afraid of this team. I think maybe we can overtake them. I think. I'm starting to think less. Believe less. I'm thinking the same amount. Okay, so our Triceratops lives for 2 hits. You don't have to hit the blowfish this time. Maybe you could heal him. No, I like it on the moose. I like it on the moose too, man. Oh, I did not like that hit. Yeah, we're gonna be just barely short on that one. I thought about getting the Yggdrasil fruit for our moose, but I still liked the pancake for some reason. Obelnut, sure thing, man. Yeah, I do want to level up the moose more than anything, but Triceratops is close, and we get to do that. Dude, if we had our moose just like one more what turn is this? Turn 17 and we haven't seen another moose yet? I guess we really haven't been moose manifesting to the maximum, huh? So they're running the Triceratops Tiger, and they're both level 2. And we're just giving him free hits to just get stronger. Sadly, we don't have one more attack on him. I think I gave the Obelnut to the Triceratops, or if I gave it to the Mammoth, we would have maybe lost this by a little bit less. But look at the stats on this team, bro. Hit this guy. There was almost this. I think there was a way we could have tied that. Probably not. So yeah, this is where we fall off, man. I said eventually we'd fall off because of the moose level. And there it was. Do we switch over to the ostrich? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I'll even give him the pancakes back too. Ostrich already going to work. I'm gonna roll instead of the saber-tooth. It'll be a little bit more beneficial if we're able to get a tier 2, and we do. And then we get a bunch of tier 5s, so maybe even one more. Dude, the ostrich just put in work. We should have just left them sooner. But like I love to ride with the ones that brought us. Do love to do that. Their team is pretty good, but it's a lot of HP, man. I think maybe we can win this, no? it's not a lot of attack, so we don't have anything to be scared of. We're a lot of HP too, but we benefit from having the HP. They're just strong because they're strong, which is chill. Nice Triceratops. If the Triceratops hits the ostrich more than the blowfish, we're happy. Dang it, we're not that happy. I think we lose. That was close, man. It came to 18 turns. We should have pivoted a little bit sooner and we should have changed the camel sooner. We should have changed the moose sooner. And with realizing these mistakes, I think we're going to be able to end on a win in the hard game mode. Are there different currencies for each game mode then? Maybe. Get the duckling. We'll get the firefly because we know it does so good in this early game. And we'll get the bluebird. I think we're kind of asking for like a loss or a tie by having a duckling and a firefly. But we'll see. We're way happier with a tie than a loss. Especially on the first one. Especially seeing another duckling. I'll happily buy that. I thought about buying the hummingbird. I'm just going to roll. I'm going to hope we get a duckling. And we don't. Stack our fireflies and buy a duck. It is not looking too good for odds of us winning this turn. Ooh. The firefly being able to go for 3 guys is pretty good. That's a nice tie. I think a tie is still a little bit better than a loss. I don't think there's a real difference. I'm pretty sure it's just morale based at this point. Absolutely gonna get 2 Bigfoots. We'll put them all together. Should we tag in the koala? Sell the duck, tag in the koala, and to make sure that the eucalyptus happens, we'll put the firefly in the front. The koala's ability is whenever a friend gets hurt, it gives him the eucalyptus perk. Happens only 1 time per turn, and the eucalyptus blocks 4 damage. I see 2 proboscis monkey, and it kind of stopped me in my tracks. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. It's not anything great. But we might just be able to do a cheeky pivot. Well, they have 2 doorhead ants. Ugh. Yeah, this team is a lot stronger, man. I'll tell you that much. 2 doorhead ants and then the Patagonian Mara. We somehow tie because our duckling is strong. We tie because our duckling is strong. Man. Oh my god, we get a duckling level up too. Well, I'll go for it. I wanted the camel. Everybody knows I wanted the camel. So, Royal Flycatcher gets... We give the duckling stats onto the Royal Flycatcher, and then we proboscis monkey this dude into the camel. Is that a crazy enough play for you guys? Can you guys get with that one or no? Doesn't matter what pet it turns into. Like, Flycatcher is just okay. Blocks 4 damage, so the Bigfoot's still gonna die. The 7 attack there. And we barely tie again. Our Flycatcher wasn't able to attack for damage because... well, it doesn't matter now. It's gone because 3 friends of theirs didn't faint before he fainted. So that's a W. This is a great man's to have. Kind of tempted to just sell this dude now because I'm thinking how I want the firefly to hit the blowfish to give it the eucalyptus, but maybe we don't want it to get. I don't think we do want it to have eucalyptus. I think just like this is fine. And if I level this up, it is going to transform the next 2 front pets. And I don't want that. I want the level up, but I don't want it to transform my blowfish. because I like the blowfish. I think the blowfish is a very winning pet this week. Sarcastic fringe head jumps to the front. I haven't really been talking strategy. I feel like I'm just saying what's going on. Same. Hope you guys are learning. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Blowfish gets sniped from the what's it called? The fairy dust jumping, generating mana. And we barely lose again. Yucky. I say again, it was last turn that happened. That's alright. Level up here. Yeah. We'll try the cuckoo. We'll try the cuckoo, but we'll actually just transform it, no? It transforms 2 friends ahead. See, I'm selling this, dude. I can't. I don't want to transform our blowfish. I want to try to keep them. Not the best order. This is not great at all. If I keep making quick decisions like that and rolling, not only are you guys gonna know I'm done recording, but we're also just gonna lose and then we'll be done recording. So friend ahead faint, or enemy faints, cuckoo summons the bad chick, allowing us to attack for an extra 3 damage via our blowfish. And because one did, now the other one will, because this triggers twice and it can summon on its own bad chicks. So that's pretty good. Except they have a really strong door head ant, and we're not able to overcome that. I don't think we're out of it yet, because if we just get a Triceratops, everything's fine. Maybe not everything, but Moose is chill. I kind of let's go Hawaiian monk seal this time though, right? Dude, Moose is just better. Moose is just better though. Like, I'm sorry to myself because I get mad at the Moose, but the Moose is still just better. Hopefully we can make it work this time. So we're running the same things, but it's okay. We didn't have any enemies faint for our cuckoo to work, so now we kind of know we're gonna lose this one. 2 of them are left with 1 HP, and we're just left itching our butts. Like there's not much we can do except itch our butts. Why would we put garlic on the Moose? I don't know. Why would we put garlic on anybody? We're just gonna roll. I want to level up next turn, but how can I? Secondary Moose. Chat, we're back. We're so back. I'm running 2 mooses. Oh, how do we do this then? Why not? Like, just try it. Just try it, see what happens. Just, well, I'm getting mad at my own decisions. What's crazy is like we almost kind of tie. One heart, no wins. Our team is set. Oh, level up, dude. Helmeted Hornbill or the Dragon can level up the Mooses so we can have double Tiger, Helmeted Hornbill. Moosebill does absolutely nothing this turn. Did I just call him the Moosebill? Did I just say that? I don't even remember, dude. My brain is rocked. Yeah, this team's great. Firefly, Triceratops, Camel, Pufferfish, Baboon for a little bit of scaling. Yeah, if you want to win, do what they're doing and not what I'm doing. Triceratops goes. Cuckoo has room to summon 2 bad chicks. Wait, dude, we're not out of it. We're not out of it, dude. Whether you guys did the math on the 14-19 and the 14-13, every time we hit them, and they're only gonna get better at the game. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna start the outro now. Everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. I love Super Auto Pets. I'm always looking to talk to people about the game. So if I interested you during the video, feel free to leave a comment, man. Game over turn 9. I actually like the new format we're gonna try for the videos. I'm excited about that. The tier 1 pet of the week. I have no choice. I have no choice but to give it to the frog, man. The frog is so good because you're able to stat swap pets going forward. So if you have a bluebird, and let's say the bluebird accidentally gives all its stats onto a Bigfoot that you get later in the game, and then you sell your duck when you buy the Bigfoot. So now you have this like 9-7 Bigfoot come like turn 6. And you have a tier 2 frog. You could swap these stats onto a Platypelodon and then try to keep it to go forward. The best use of the frog, even though I just said that made up one with the Bigfoot, is something that scales, but you don't want to keep forever. And in this pack, there are not one but 2 great examples of pets that scale that you might not want to keep forever. One of them being the llama. End turn, if there's an empty space, you gain +1/+2. Now, the llama is not the worst to have in this week. There are pets to make it work, like the Macaque. Start a battle. It summons an orangutan with the same perk of the Macaque. So it makes the best of the open space of the llama. And the same with the mantis, which is the other pet that scales. At the start of the turn, it'll deal 50 damage to adjacent friends and then gain +2/+2. So after you get your praying mantis to, let's say, I don't know, let's go for like a random amount. Somehow you get it to a 3220 with a couple of eat me cakes. Then maybe you're like, oh, a 3220, those stats would look great on top of helmeted hornbill. You could literally swap the frog. You could have a level 6 frog, level 3 frog, swapping tier 6 stats. That's why I'm confused. Swapping the praying mantis stats onto the helmeted hornbill. And then you can have other pets that are going to get stronger with that. The pelican is here and we didn't even talk about it. It'll swallow strawberry friends, then spit out a salmon. The salmon will deal damage for how much attack it has, for how much health it has, for how much health it has, for how much health it has. Sorry about that. There's a lot of pets you can look at this week for pet of the week. Lot of heavy hitters, man. Like, it's such a heavy week where, like, we didn't even talk about the crocodile, and that's always been like a tier A pet. I'm not saying crocodile would ever win tier pet of the week, but it's always been so good. And we're not like there's so many other pets that we're here for. Platypelodon, like blowfish, poison dart frog, triceratops, macaque, geometric sea tortoise, the moose. The moose is back, dude. The moose is back. What is the pet of the week, man? I actually have no idea. And and I think we're gonna cut it short because I'm not just gonna sit here and think. Leave a like on the video. Remember to make somebody smile, whether it's yourself, a family member, a stranger, a loved one, somebody in the Super Auto community. Spread that positive energy. Remember, love always wins. Let me know who your pet of the week is, man, because I'm actually stumped. It could just be the camel, too. Like, okay. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.